Ripple is about to make a massive move, and if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another Ripple analysis. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As you guys can see on yesterday's video, I mentioned that we may possibly be looking at a pullback for Ripple after this very large move after resistance. We can see that Ripple did break above that resistance, and we didn't get that candlestick we were mentioning would be a bearish case scenario, but we actually bounced beautifully right off the exponential moving average. So what's next for Ripple? Well, ideally, we have now confirmed we have broken above this resistance at 52 cents and found it as support. This is extremely bullish for Ripple, and we may be looking at a possible move to finally retest that 56-cent major resistance level and find it as support and a continuation higher. Now, of course, there is a possibility for a double top formation to form, and I'll explain to you guys that in a second. But if you can see on Ripple right now on the 4-hour, you can see we've already bounced on the exponential moving average for the 9, and I've told you guys the worst case scenario when you're in an uptrend is that retest of that 20 exponential right underneath. We can definitely still see that 20 exponential move average, make sure it's like a fake out, and then a continuation higher and possibly hitting that 56 cents. Now on the lower time frames for Ripple, you can see exactly how it's playing out. It looks like we've consolidated after this larger move, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do see that test right now go lower and possibly hit around that 48-49 cent and then a continuation for the lower time frames. Now you want to be really careful when you're entering a long position here. The reason for that is there's quite a bit of fake outs, right? After this very large wick to the high size at 53 cents, you don't want to get caught out right in between the 52-cent mark and the 51-cent mark. You want that confirmation with volume because, like I said, if you see this move right now, we basically see that a lot of traders got caught out on this liquidity wick, hoping that this was going to be the larger move set upwards, but it doesn't look like that happened. On the lower time frames, it does look like it is slowing down. RSI is pretty much maxed out here, so just be careful before you enter a trade on Ripple for a long. Now, from a bearish case scenario, obviously, once we hit that 56-cent mark, it's going to get quite interesting. Hopefully, we see a double top formation and then a continuation upwards, but if we do see that double top formation and a drop, that's going to be extremely bearish for Ripple. I mentioned that ideally, overall, if I was looking for a long position, I would have liked to see a move double top formation, a retest of this 36-cent mark, and then a continuation pattern. Only then that'll give me enough exposure to say, yes, that's enough retest on the support level for me to be comfortable entering a long position, because right now we didn't really get that retest down here, right? You can see we actually broke above that resistance. We got one candlestick and then just continued pushing higher. Whether this whole move is going to turn into one big bar formation, we will find out in the next few weeks, right? Basically, it could look like something like this, where we have a double top and then a huge move to the downside. That's a scenario for Ripple. Or the bullish case scenario for Ripple obviously is because we broke above that 36-cent mark, we have a continuation pattern, just basically retesting the highs around the 76-cent mark and continue using these resistance levels as support as we continue. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.